Hi there, Sagittarius. This is Kim. Hope you guys are doing good today. Hope you're doing good. Let's have some pendulum fun. I have a pendulum book and it has a lot of different charts on it. And so I don't know if you can really see it. I don't think you can see it as well as I would like you to, but I'm going to read you the answer. So let's get the energy cleared here for Sagittarius. Clear the energy for Sagittarius, please. Strong. Okay, tell me what awaits them. I want to know what awaits. Okay, so this chart has a bunch of months on it, okay, and it has all of the months on it. And I would like to know when Sagittarius, the people that are viewing this reading, when they're going to see significant changes. Like when you think of life and you have that, you have that big change, that change you wanted, right? When are they going to see a big change in their life? Please point to a month for the people that are viewing this. You have March. You have March coming out. March. All right. And this is I'm just doing this for fun right now, but I love the pendulum personally. So, okay. Look how strong your energy is. Goodness. Okay, I want to know what awaits them. What awaits them? What does fate have in store for the people viewing this? It's in between dating more and friendships, okay? So it's giving me dating more and friendships. Okay. All right. Clear the energy, please. Okay. What factor plays an important role in their life, in the Sagittariuses that are viewing this? What factor plays a big role? Money. Money, people. I have money. I have money. All right. I don't know if I want to do that one. Why don't we look at money matters then? All right. Let's look at money matters. Clear the energy. Clear the energy. Okay, it's really acting very strange. Its wobble is really different. Can you point to something that is important on this chart for money? Payments are not being made when they should. Oh goodness. Okay, well we all have issues. We all have issues. Okay. Holidays. What kind of holiday is coming in for the Sagittarius that are watching this? What kind of holiday is coming in? Group travel or cultural travel by car, bus, airplane, and then it says safari. Okay. What stands in the way of happiness in my life? What stands in the way of happiness in my life? Profession. Oh, it says profession. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. What things have an unfavorable influence on my health? Okay, she just jumped. Okay, clear the energy again. Cat jumped. What things have an unfavorable influence on the Sagittarius that's watching this right now? Too much sugar. Too much sugar. Too much sugar. Oh goodness. Wow. This one is like a location of pain. Well, we do have ascension symptoms. Let's just... Okay. It's wobbly. It's wobbly. Alright. I was like, I don't know if you can see that. It's very wobbly. It's giving the right lower abdomen, or even might be the right hip or leg, or like maybe it's the back area, but it's giving that right side lower. Interesting. See what else. If there's anything else here, which metal is best for you? Okay. I just like to switch up the readings every now and then. We'll get just some different things going on here. Which metal is best for the group of Sagittarius watching this reading? It's pointing towards magnesium. So I'm kind of wondering if that's if that would be like a supplement, like as in a supplement. Because I know that you can take magnesium. You're the only sign I've done this with, I think. What is the color that is best for them? What is the color that is best for them? Can you point to it? Sky blue. Sky blue. Okay, I don't know. That was just fun. I just wanted to have some fun here. All right. Let's have some fun. A little bit of fun. All right. Let's see. See what else? What else do we have? What messages do you have for Sagittarius? What do you want them to know? Cosmos Oracle. Wow, you got the Cosmos card. Wow, guys. Okay, so quantum entanglement on the bottom. That's one of the best cards to get in the Cosmos Oracle, as you might imagine. They named it after it. So let me get to the Cosmos here for you. Total order, complete trust, and massive growth. Cosmos is a universal order and harmony. It is knowing that everything is where it should be, exactly at the time it should be. It is trusting in what's coming without knowing exactly what it is. Remaining calm as you know everything is in order and could not work out any other way than the way it's working out right now. I don't, for some reason, don't like the way that they've worded that. Okay, literally everything is in complete order. It is the opposite of chaos. It is telling you that everything is aligning right now for the purpose of creation. So this is the big picture, bringing in complete harmony and perfect balance, the cosmos. And the seed, whoa. Wow. Whoa. You have Apocalypsis and the One. And those are both really big energies. The One is, the card is talking about non-duality, one love, the monad. You may hear it called the monad in the Gnostics. That's a term that they use for the one source energy that is all, right? Before it becomes split, then it's the dyad. Okay, then you have a triad after that, right? So initially there's a monad, but with this energy comes a feeling of the 144 frequency for me. It makes me feel like the ones that I'm talking to that maybe were open-minded enough to have fun with the pendulum with me, right? That you are actually the chosen ones, that you are here with a purpose. But your purpose is big, and it's a lot. It's because I think the purpose it's saying here is the apocalypsis. And man, when I've been feeling this energy here of so much coming up to be purged, lots of physical shifts right now happening with like I guess you call it ascension with energy shifts. But apocalypsis is pretty big because this is somebody who's able to see. They pierce through the veil. It's like a shaman energy. It's a person who has a gift to pierce through the veil, and the darkness will surface, and you see it. And then there's another thing to this card, though. Is you are the one that can alchemize it, and you can dispel the darkness. So by letting it be seen, by showing the light, and you can clearly see the light coming in on this card. So even though there is energy being revealed at this time to be really dark and heavy, you know, I mean, we're dealing with so much right now as a collective, as in the world. There's psyops being done on all of us all the time. We're kind of realizing how much that's actually been taking place, and how much things are orchestrated, staged, and at the cost, though, right? At a cost, because it's our lives. And so I do see you being like part of this group here as a spiritual warrior. You may feel like you have had a call on your life. You might not have known exactly what it was going to be. It may have took some time to realize that it was always just about you being exactly who you are, because it's more about your frequency that you carry that is needed. It is more so like that's it. Like you do you, and just be here, please, for everyone. Like that's the feeling I get. And you're helping in that way. So One love. Big energy. A big energy. Dispelling the darkness. Let's take a look into the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. So I can see kind of ascension thing might be going on at this time. Your soul number. Whoa. Spiritual herbalist. Okay, so I have the spiritual herbalist, the spiritual healer. This is like a very shaman-like energy I'm getting. Spiritual healer, healing rituals, ancient wisdom. You may be somebody who knows how to work with herbs, or you may know a lot about holistic healthcare. You carry apparently ancient wisdom with you. Your soul number is the number of what your heart desires. And I think at a soul level, which you can figure that out, you can find out your numerology and ask, well, which one of these numbers is my soul number? And you can find out the number that your heart desires. But you have Portal Keeper of 3D to 5D ascension fulfillment. Like, this is why you came here. That's probably also part of this heart's desire. I'm sure it's weaved into it as to why you came here at this time, to help people have more awareness or be more conscious. So it is an awakening to higher levels of consciousness, and it feels very infinite in nature when I talk about consciousness, that it can go on and on and on, but there's a pivotal, how come I can't say that? A pivotal point right now that we're going through. Sorry. I don't know what was up with that. Tell me about this 3D to 5D ascension fulfillment or portal keeper. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oof. Okay, because things are going to collapse. Things will never be the same. Honestly, this year is going to be pretty big for everybody. I can already feel it. I was going to do like main big predictions, but I kind of shied off from wanting to do it because I see some pretty big things happening this year, and people having to be really strong, really brave. Collapse means that the systems that are in place are no longer working. There's been a lot of illusion, though, right? There's been a lot of things that were set up that were not ever... There's been things in place that were basically set up to never really work right in the first place. It's almost like a system that had you set up to fail in one way or another. And so not only are you going to see that coming down, but you're seeing different governments in different places failing to work, right? Things are not working the same. You can, so the darkness is becoming very evident. It's being stirred up. So the monad, the creator source energy, has quite a few people that are carrying a certain frequency that will bring the light and the awareness to the things that need to be changed, right? To revolution that needs to be had. So we're going to see a lot of stuff happen, and apparently you're here to help dispel the darkness. When a tower falls, sometimes you see a lot of dust and in the air. You can imagine if it collapsed, you would see a lot of dust. You're really maybe in fear that there's another tower or another one. But it's like you've been given some sort of ability here to see through that dust, to see it as what it is, which is like the towers have already fallen, and what we're witnessing now is really just the dust. So you're witnessing and you're alchemizing and changing things that have already are already showing that they're not working, right? It feels like prophecy, and it feels and in all of the meditations I've done and all the visualizations in meditation that I've had, it feels like I see a connection between a lot of different prophecies here happening on the earth. So, wow, so you are the scintillation. You are that flash of light. This is the hope. So you are the hope or the spark of light from the divine. You are, in essence, like you are these little sparks right here that are sparking through this dark time, right? Another reason why we need your energy is because of that. Because you just being here gives people hope. This is what I was thinking that you have. You know, you have the ability to see when something's already done. It's like you're able to see through the fact that there's like a playbook and that there's a script, but you're able to see through it. You're able to see that they've already kind of decided usually what's going to happen. Even when it comes to the unrest, like planned, decided upon. These things you can see right through, right? Right. Though that's your ability to see the truth and to have discernment. This is quite a different reading. I haven't done a reading like this for any of my signs. Actually, any on the channel. This is a little bit different than any of the readings I've done. Nice to bring something new to the table. So I feel like your energy is doing that. It's also bringing something new. Two of Wands. You're planned, you're prepared, and you're ready. And they're saying that you're enlightened. There's the Fool. So you've already been prepped, planned, and prepared, right? For your new beginning. The Fool here is someone who's had an awakening experience, and they're coming down from the mountain ready to have it's like a journey into the unknown. It's a new beginning. It's a 0 point. Anything is really possible. But so you might be really like thinking about this right now. You might be planning something in your head. You know, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? All you know is that when the time is right, that Knight of Swords is making swift, quick change. So when the time is right, you will seize the day. Wow, and you're the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is very, you're very attractive. You're very psychic. She's somebody who's really tuned in. Psychism. And she's here to share her gifts and abilities with people. She carries a spiritual fire, you know, that other people like to witness. They like to watch her. And you do have a new, you have something new. There's something here also, financial is coming in, Knight of Pentacles, because this one in the pulp is talking specifically about a person that comes in. It's a wealthy individual who offers you something. That's that Knight of Pentacles from the pulp. And the Page of Cups is you going about your day, and oh my goodness, this is an unexpected message that comes in and it makes you really happy. There's going to be, it's something that you're going to be able to plan on. So when this comes in, it's an unexpected message and you're like, oh wow, that lines up with me perfectly. And so it can be an offer here with the Knight of Pentacles. Could be a new relationship. It could be, but it marks like the start of something really good. Tell me more about that experience that they're going to have. This might even also be another meaning to that spark or the scintillation, that spark of light or the hope. It's this Page of Cups. Seven of Cups. Lots of different options. Lots to choose from. You'll have to choose carefully. Five of Swords. There's going to be somebody kind of jealous here. Because you have the Ace of Swords. I feel like that Five of Swords energy is somebody else who is... It is a person who likes to win at all costs, and they just cause complications. They're usually somebody that causes complications in our life, and it can be, look, if you are resonating with being somebody that carries a special frequency here, you know, like the 144 frequency. If you have a mission, you have some sort, there's something that your soul came here to do, to experience, then you do have these energies that would be up against your divine mission or your calling. And there is a little bit of possibly jealousy because of the clarity that you have with the Ace of Swords, or some sort of intellectual gift. Also, I kind of see somebody looking at those choices that are going to be made available to you and not liking that, but it's kind of like, you know, well, you can navigate that energy just fine. It won't do anything. It's not going to do anything. It's just standing there, I think. Oh, because you're going to get your Nine of Cups and your Ten of Pentacles. It's jealousy, and you don't see it. So, and you don't see it coming, because I have the Moon. What lurks beneath the surface? Something you don't see. Mysterious changes coming in. You know, wishes granted. You finally getting to have satisfaction in your life. And I'm telling you, this is going to be a time where others are not going to expect someone to have these options available to them, because of all the crap that's going on right now. You know, with the collapse coming out, with the apocalypse. Because this is you succeeding during a time where there's going to be a lot of towers. But that's what I'm saying for you. Ten of Pentacles is you're also going to be set when it comes to your finances. Whoa. Set when it comes to your finances. Yeah, they're saying you will be feeling fun, freedom, high vibe. You will be ascending. Yeah. You will be ascending. And there's your energy. So I love that. Person of fire, the trend-setting leader. Confident, visionary, catalyst, energetic, entrepreneur, sexy, outgoing, creative, strong-willed. And it's time. Switch of wealth, switch of power, prophecy. You have a little bit of everything in this reading. It's time. It's time for action. Things are going to unfold smoothly and quickly. Forked road says a direction change, options, free will choice, opportunity, alternatives, multiple choice, the moment of truth, crisis, possibilities, turning point, and a change in circumstance. 20 is you being able to relate to others on a cosmic level. dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You can persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. I am harmonious. 333, you're being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truths and be a positive light to others. I am powerful is your other affirmation. So that's what I have. Just a quick reading here for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Bye.